All right, you guys, we're on the Beamer today. We were starting part of this. I gotta show you guys. So when I got this car, you can see this is pretty smashed up right here. All this is. Most of this is gonna be going away. The bad part about it is when you back this car up, the tire would do some real wonky stuff. This is why. That's supposed to be straight. And it's not supposed to be smashed right there. That bushing is not supposed to have the giant ding in it. It's not supposed to be bent right there, or over here, or right there. Yeah, it's just a little beat up. My new part came today, so it literally goes right here. This car's got 1, 2, 3, essentially got 4 links that make up this A-arm. Right, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5. I didn't see that one. Yeah, so there's 5 of them making it up. Kind of interesting. I've never really dealt with any of this before. Just the last couple of years I've been dealing with German cars. I don't know. The part of this, the problem with this too was this bolt was broke off right here. It was snapped off right here at the hub, or at the top of the knuckle, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's the hub housing. Yeah, so that bolt was broke off. When this came in, oops, it had this on it, and it says avoid, wow, that's rough. No, it says don't fully tighten bushing until suspension's at ride height. Right there. I'm guessing that's what that says too. Just in, no, it says, I'm having a tough time focusing on this orange paper. Avoid premature bushing wear. Do not fully tighten bushing until suspension's at ride height. So literally what I'm going to do, I'm going to tighten this side down. The bushings on this side. I'm going to put my jack under this and lift this car up. And then I'll tighten this last bolt down. I'll get it close to where it's, you know, kind of finger tight, maybe almost snug. And then I will jack the bottom of this suspension up until it's got the weight of the car on it, and then I'll tighten this last bolt. Hopefully this will solve my problem. You can see it was, the tire was getting into here. What was happening, you'd back up and this tire would turn like that and just start rubbing, because this bolt was gone completely. I mean, it was broke off over here, and then this was bent, actually causing it to be twisted that way, so it wasn't true to the rest of the car. So yeah, we're gonna get that in. We're gonna put tire back, get everything tightened up, put tire back on it, set it on the ground, see if this solved our bend issue this way. There's a lot of wiring issues in this car, you guys. You can see the guy that had it before me stripped a lot of the stuff out of here. So yeah, he did offer to give me the dash out of his car, because he took this for the car that he's currently driving. But in his car, he pulled that dash out, so he still has this dash. So I'm probably going to get it from him and put it back in this car. I'm hoping he'll give me the whole center console and everything, so this car's kind of back together. And then we're going to deal with this body. I got a lot of stuff I got to cut off this car to do what I want to do to it. We'll see if it works. I mean, I got door hinges I got to cut off because they're just in the way. Yeah, just a lot of stuff, and I got to straighten this out somehow. Maybe not totally, but enough to where it's, you know, functionally acceptable, I guess you could call it. Yeah, because it did get hit pretty hard here. That's why the suspension was all messed up, you guys. The actual wheel that was on here that he has on his car actually has a crack in it too, because it got hit so hard. But the main structure of the car this way is good. It just collapsed this corner, so and this door was pretty mangled too. So yeah, we're not going to use any of that though. We don't need it. But I do, like, I mean, you guys can see the amount of wiring in this car over there. There's a lot. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with all this wiring. It kind of scares me a little bit, not going to lie. I'm not exactly the best at wiring stuff, so I know enough to be dangerous. But I'm guessing over time, maybe some help from some friends, I'll get the majority of it figured out. Yeah, it's gonna be a long project, I have a feeling. It's gonna be pretty cool when it's done though. I think you guys will really like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that done, you guys. Hopefully today. I'm kind of watching Drivey. He's caught my daughter's cold, so now he's sick as heck too. I've been watching him all day. It's like late in the afternoon on a Friday. I skipped work yesterday because you guys saw I was working on my Audi over here. I got to the junkyard and I couldn't get the power steering all the way out. I was missing one tool to get it the rest of the way out, and it was pouring rain, and I just finally told Dylan I'm done. I left. I thought I was going to be able to get back there Friday and get it done, but Drivey got sick, so I'm at home watching him. Yeah, I'm kind of poopy, but it is what it is. It's life, man. I'll get it next Friday, I guess. Or maybe I'll take Monday off too. I don't know. Not really motivated to go to work lately. Yeah, I'd rather be here making content for you guys to watch. I'm more down with this. It's going to be a really fun, good, awesome project. So I'll show you guys when I get the tire back on, see if it fixes my problem. I'm pretty sure it will. It already looks better just lightly bolted together. So we'll get that together. I did have issues starting this car last night. I thought I had the battery recharged because literally I had the battery charging all the time, and I've been having to jump it from the front to my big black Jeep. I've been having to jump it to get it to start. It wouldn't start again last night, so I'm hoping some of these wires aren't giving me a bad ground or draw or something. I don't know. I'm scared a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure we'll get it figured out. I usually do, even if it takes me a year or so, we'll get it figured out. I'm deciding whether I'm going to use these seats or not, or if I'm gonna build custom aluminum bucket seats. I've always kind of wanted to. We'll see where I get. I don't know yet. A lot of this is just in theory in my head. We'll see if it all works, or if I can make it all work. The biggest thing is I'm going to try to get this thing running and driving, so I need a steering wheel. I got to buy a steering wheel and a hub. We're going to try to get that going, get this fixed. If we can get this thing running and driving, we'll show you guys some pretty sweet fucking all-wheel drive burnouts, hopefully. I said frickin', just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you guys when I get. All right, you guys, I got this thing running and fixed. She's quite fast. I was a little blown away. There's no steering wheel in this thing. I'm driving it with vice grips, but look at the drift I just did when the turbo kicked in, dude. Then I lost control of it because I couldn't steer it, and I almost put it in the bushes over there. It is super fast and super sketchy to drive because there's no steering wheel. All right, guys, I don't have a stand or nothing, but I'm gonna drive this thing around a little bit so you can see it. Alright guys, that was super sketch. This thing's stupid fast. As you can see, it has plenty of power. It does run. I was steering with vice grips, you guys. I don't have the steering wheel for this thing. As I was doing donuts, this would fall down and get lodged between my steering, so I couldn't turn. That's why you saw me go out in the bushes. You guys know I'm a pretty good driver, but yeah, when stuff's in your way, impeding your hand from turning the steering wheel, oh my gosh, dude. I'm a little, whoo, yeah, she's got some power. I did just replace this. Notice the tire is still rubbing right there when the suspension comes up. So you guys, you know, I got to deal with this corner. I am going to deal with it. Probably going to weld some stuff on there and slide hammer that thing out the best I can. Something else is going on this. Yeah, I see I forgot to unplug my battery charger. The battery's kind of dying in this car, so I kind of got to leave it plugged in to get it to start a lot. But I forgot to unplug it. So when I pulled it out, just ripped my cord out. At least it didn't break anything. Yeah, she's pretty wicked fast, you guys. Holy crap. I guarantee you that car is way faster than my Audi. I thought my Audi was fairly quick. But it does do pretty sweet four-wheel drive burnouts. Like, those are some pretty awesome donuts, man. You can see I tore up my property pretty good right here. It really drifts on the driveway. Holy cow. My driveway, my brother-in-law did some work to it. It's like super hard pack. Like, it's like better than our main road. Like, he did a ton of work to it. And then I come up here and tear it up. Yeah, she's got some snot to her, you guys. I mean, literally, look at these drifts, man. I mean, that's full around the corner. This car has more snot than my freaking four-wheeler does. Oh boy, this thing's gonna be sketchy dangerous. Maybe it'll be better when I get a steering wheel on it. Yeah, literally, that turbo kicks in, you guys, and holy jeez, dude. I mean, it's got more snot just out of the gate than my Audi does, but that thing, holy crap, that turbo kicks in. I mean, literally, it just boils the tires off of this thing. And those are street tires, you guys. I mean, it just freaking dug holes, man. Oh boy, this thing's gonna get me in trouble. I might have to build this and sell it before I hurt myself. Thought my racer was bad enough just jumping it. That thing's whew, way sketch. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch this back. I'm pretty excited about this thing now. Holy cow, it's sketchy. All right, I'll show you guys as I start doing a little more work to it. I gotta run to the dump and throw a bunch of stuff away. All right, you guys, it is Sunday morning. My wife is going to church, so I'm out here working on this, and we're gonna go to breakfast together. Yeah, so this is what we're on today. So you guys see, I got most of this off the firewall, the fenders and all that junk. I've been kind of measuring and looking. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to split this cowl right down the middle and widen it to get it to fit over this part of the car. And I'm probably gonna have to hack some of this rail out of the car at a 45 to get clearance to make it sit down where I need it to. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna finish stripping this thing down. I want to get it to where I can get that cowl off there. I'm not sure. I've never taken the Jeep apart. I think this cowl is welded to the firewall with spot welds in this little pin trail. I don't know. I'm almost positive I'm gonna have to replace this window frame. It is rusted and rotted and just pretty bad, you guys. I got most of the bolts that I can get out of here. A lot of these are rusting in. I can't get them out. The steering wheel won't come out, so I'm gonna have to cut these bolts from the backside, see if I can pull that steering wheel out. What I'm gonna try to do today is get this dash out so I can see what's up under here, because I don't know how this thing comes apart. So I am gonna keep the dash. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. I just think it's cool. I've never had a Jeep like a real Jeep, so I'm gonna hang it up on my wall, kind of up here with my trophies. That's the first piece of plastic that I broke off my racer. So I kept it. I just thought it was cool, so I hung it up there. Whole bunch of hubcaps, like older hubcaps from Chevys and Jeeps and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna probably hang that Jeep dash up there. I'm gonna leave the gauges and everything in it. I might actually someday turn this into a light where I can light these gauges hanging on my wall. So just something cool that I just think it's cool. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna work on. I'm gonna try to get this dash out of here and see what's up under here. I gotta take out pedals, and I may leave the pedals in because I'm literally probably gonna plow right along here, just cut this all out, so I just have the side.
Same with on this side, because I'm not going to use any of the floor right now. I'll keep it around until I'm done with this project, but I mean, it's pretty rusty, you guys. Even the fender wheels are rusty. I mean, that's not even hooked to the side anymore, anywhere. Yeah, it's not the cleanest Jeep in the world, you guys, but you know what? For free, I can't bitch about it. And it's gonna fit this project perfectly, because it's gonna look like a total just rat rod kind of rusted up piece of junk, and I'll have this like perfectly painted, spray painted roll cage in it. But someday, you guys, I am gonna probably redo this body, fix it up real nice. I'm gonna try to make this where it can bolt onto here. I'm gonna actually buy a rib nutter, I think, and make a framework that I weld into this car, so I have somewhere to rib nut into that I know is substantial. That'll probably be tied into my roll cage also. And that way, if I ever want to, I can just unbolt the body panels and pull it right off. Yeah, it's gonna take some doing. I'm gonna try to get to this grill today. I'd like to mount the grill, or at least get the original BMW bumper cut out in the middle to see where that grill's gonna sit. Maybe make some brackets. I'm not 100% sure how far I'm gonna get on that, because I really want to get this tore down. Because I need the space, you guys. Like, literally, this is like having another vehicle in here. I mean, I have, you know, my old truck, my Jeep, my big black Jeep, this BMW, this, and then my Tundra sits right here. Now that I got my Audi running again, so I have other people that want me to build stuff for them, so I'm kind of trying to work between my stuff and theirs, but I need to get this cut down so I can, you know, stack it somewhere. I've been stacking all the Jeep parts over there, so I got some room. But I do need to get it done and out of here. It is a little cold today, and it is super foggy. I don't know if you guys can see out the window. We've been having this inversion, and every morning it's just socked in with fog. I mean, it is just foggy everywhere. You can't see anywhere. Can't see the lights of Helena, nothing this morning, so it's kind of been that way all week. It's a little chilly too, so I got the fire going. Just try to warm it up in here a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get these bolts out here, try to get this dash out, try to get the steering wheel up out of my way. Probably pull the heater out. Yeah, and then we'll start looking at this. Wow, that's rusted really bad right there too. Good thing I don't need that part. Okay, I'll show you where I get when I get, guys.